course, you ask me, this budget is still considered entry-level budget, yeah? So it's not too complicated. And then, secondly, we only focus on the P&L first, okay? Otherwise, it will be too complicated for you guys, okay? But at least you get a gist of it first, all right? Have you downloaded? You got it? Shall we start? Right, cool. So, so first of all, definitely you need to see the format basically like your P&L, okay? But I would say it's more detailed in the sense that we might want to break down the sales B2C, B2B. Can you see this? By sales channel, okay? And then of course you have your cost, then you have your GP, right? And this is the 2022 result, actual one, example, right? Go down. These are the other income, but normally we will try to categorize them, okay? So here also make things simple. I will not split the salary so and so, but I will just lump them under salary category, yeah, to make it simple. So I have my HR cost here, staff, commission, contributions, EPF, miscellaneous, right? 9.3 million, can see? 21% of my total sales. So ratio is important, yeah? You cannot just have numbers. You must have ratio, okay? Because when you do budgeting, you must follow the ratio, basically, okay? Next. Okay, director fees, the same. And marketing. So as I said, I don't split it first. I just put all the marketing dollar, just assume here is kosong, right? And then you have your selling and distribution costs, or the R&D, expansion, logistic, I'll categorize them together, right? The office expenses as well, your rental, in the water, everything. Go down. Depreciations, finance costs, right? I split because this is more to operating, right? This is finance costs and the depreciation as well. Go down. Then you have your so-called net profit, okay? So this one is the actual one. Any issue? No issue, And this is what happened in the past. Am I right? Okay? And so-called because year-end 2024 haven't closed, right? You still have some times. So we do some forecasts, okay? Just assuming this will be the net profit, let's say. Assuming, okay? Forecast. Okay, so what important here is focus on this budget. Okay? The budget for 2025. But we have the historical, right? So we move up. All right, so you can see the trend, I think from this 44 million in 2023, this year, assuming you're going to close at 51%, 51 million, how much growth? 14%, right? So now, assuming I'm going to do budget for them, I want to be prudent, okay? Let's assume 10% growth, right? Then it will be 56.1 millions. Okay, so let's say Sebastian, you're the CEO for Make Our Guys now. Do you think you are optimistic for 2025? Yes. So let's say I let you take charge for the sales, right? Do you want, so I get ready the metrics here. You change, the number will change. Okay, so easier for you. So what percentage do you think is a revenue growth that's possible? The trend is 14, and before this we see the numbers before, right, is even higher. 25, okay? We put 25, right? 25 would be 63 millions, okay? Okay, never mind. That's why later on we have to think about what is the strategy, right? What is the possibility? We just run a demo, right? Okay, but CEO say, okay, I let Sebastian as the CEO first. Now CEO is, say, 25%. Okay, agree? Okay, so our target next year is 63 millions. Okay, so later we only talk about strategy. We don't talk about strategy now. We fix the number first. So if you go back to run with your team, also do the same. Okay, later you only talk about strategy.
Set the number first, then only strategy.
Yes.
Why?
Because at least you have a goal.
Oh, not the, okay, next year what do we want to do? Then only
you want to do anything, you also need to have a numbers, right?
reverse engineer back.
Correct. Yeah, you work backward. You work backward. Okay, you work backward first, right? Yes, you're right. Reverse engineer. The words, it's called reverse engineer. Okay, so that's why I think it's very important for you to know your GP. Am I right? I mentioned many times, right? So now your GP is assuming 32%. Jason, because we changed the cost of goods sold, is it? The weightage, okay. Because we assume in this case, we assume B2C will be 80% and B2B will be 20% in terms of the sales weightage. I think we should have a GP downstairs, right? I mean at the bottom. No, I think the split of the GP. All down, all the way down, go the way down, up, up. Okay. So we didn't change anything, right, for that? Okay, it's okay. Up. All the way up. Right. Let's assuming because of the weightage, B2C normally give us better margin. Let's just fix this first, okay? We don't discuss this much, right? So then you work backward, your cost of goods sold will be 43 millions, okay? And then your GP will be 20 million, okay? So this is what we said, okay? Now, we move down. So the rest we can base on what? Historical trend first, yeah? Okay? I think Jason, the HR cost you have to plug in. HR cost normally we have a manpower planning sheet. Over here you list down so-called the persons, you know, how much they are making. Then it will be easier, okay? So can we change the number here? I think they change the number of salesperson, right? Example, yeah, you just change the numbers.
Jeremy, so the budget is the CEO set or set with the relevant team?
Yeah, you have to set with the team together.
Together?
Yes, correct.
HOD or?
HOD.
So the HOD set their own department?
Yes, correct.
And pass down to you?
Yep. So but you need to give them an overall target. Then they will have to set a budget to match against what is a goal. Okay, let's take a look on the projection first. I think your sales commission need to up also. Where's your sales commission?
So this one you can set, you can use this template to set who you want to hire, and also put in the amount of staff that you have.
Yep. You go back.
Also based on the budget.
Yes.
It's a data that you need to give it.
Yeah, correct.
But all the salary is different.
This is just sample The detail one, of course, you have your list and then vacant position that you want to hire. How much is it right? And this is just a quick demo for you, okay? Maybe warehouse logistic 20, clerical 20 also.
You typically then put tax in the budget?
Yeah, we normally will put in also. Yeah, estimated one, brief estimations.
Because you can forecast how much is your
Net, correct. Yes. Okay, go back. How much already? The HR? It's still so little. Okay lah. Higher than last year, right? Okay. Yeah?
tax forecast. Do you have some statistic on the benchmark?
Statistic for tax. Tax normally we go prudence, we just multiply 24%. Yeah, 24%. Okay, let's just assume this is a HR cost, right? Okay. Go down. Director remuneration the same. Okay. Marketing, let's just assume we plug some number first, right? Because this one we don't have historical data, right? So we just assume like this first, okay? Go down. Okay. Let's just assume this also. Go down. Office expenses, 2%. Yep, go down. Okay, so 2.3 million, right, is the EBITDA, operating profit. Adjustment and finance cost is the same. And then depreciations. And then your net profit, right? This is your depreciation, right? 1.4 million. Okay, so 1.4 million is the profit. Okay, so are you happy with 1.4?
No, 2% only.
Yeah, lor. Okay, so that's why we can set the profit first, and then you work backward. Sebastian, CEO, you set the top already, right? Can you set the bottom?
Can I set the bottom?
Yeah, please set the bottom lah. Bottom line means the net profit. How many percent you want to see?
Oh.
At least.
7%.
Now set listen. What is the switch?
Let's say 10%. Let's say.
10%. Then I want 10.
You want 10 lah? Huh? Okay. We want 10% net profit.
Is it common to have a 10% net profit?
It's not uncommon lah. Depends lah. It's possible one. Yes.
You just increase and increase.
So 10% considered good lah.
Good overall.
What is awesome?
The higher the better. That's 100%, right? Okay, maybe put it this way, right? Jason, you go back. Okay. So let's say we do a quick one. Where is it? Why your sales become 102 already? Crazy. Yeah, 25. Okay. So Jason, 10% of 63 million is how much? You just go down all the way down. You multiply the net profit side next to it lah. Yes, can 65 million. No, use this one. Multiply by 10%. The sales multiply by 10%. Yeah. Multiply 10%. Okay, how much?
6.3 million.
Okay, 6.3 millions. And where are we now?
2.3.
Okay, 2.3. What's the gap?
4 million.
So can we work out a gap, Jason? Work out a gap. Maybe we use EBITDA only lah, huh? We don't take onto the. We use EBITDA only. Straight away minus the 2.3. Right. So means what? What is your gap?
4 million.
4 millions. Okay. So now CEO say he want 10% net profit. Am I right?
Yeah.
CEO say yes. Okay. So it's our job lah to help. Right? Okay. To achieve this 6.3 million. Okay now. Okay now. So now to achieve this, we have to work backward. Work backward. Okay. So I think so we go up. So now we have all the percentage here. Revenue growth 25%, cost of goods sold 80%, 20%. The weightage is here. So for this round, I don't want to touch here lah. You can touch the rest. Okay. So revenue, other income, this one can ignore. Sales commission, marketing expenses, selling distribution, office expenses, R&D costs. What else we have? Okay. Just assume these are the line item. Okay. So now, Sebastian, you are the CEO, right? So you have your team ABC here to help you to craft the budget to achieve what you want. Okay? So now I need you to do one job. So your CEO definitely have to take care of revenue lah. Okay? So for the sales commissions and marketing expenses, which team you want to assign to? Which team you want to assign to? They have to come up with a strategy for you. Yeah, correct? Okay, so you both take care of the sales commission and marketing expenses. Yes. Okay,
Thank you.
say yes, please.
Yes, chef.
Okay. Selling and distribution expenses is also quite a major one, right?
Yes.
So who you want to assign to? Okay, sell and distributions, right? Office expenses, R&D, this one, let's say we assign
Yes.
to your team lah. Okay? Okay. So, whenever you change the numbers here, the bottom line will change. Clear? Okay? I give you an example. You take your sales, right? Okay. We up this by 50%, let's say. He want to be hero. He said, don't worry, you just remain. See whether we achieve it or not. I don't think it will change much lah, because the number following, right? Still cannot, because why? Your GP is kind of fixed. Am I right? So your overhead is there. If you don't move your overhead, is the number changing or not? In fact, the gap is lower lah. Before this is 4 million, right? Yep. But now it's 2.6. Let's say if you don't do anything lah, so can we just up again? Hey Sebastian, can we up again? You're gonna be hero, right?
70.
Let's try 70.
Just now I just 100%. 100%.
75 lah, see?
Still get attached.
Okay, marketing, do your job.
I quit that.
So let's say at 75%. So you see, if the bottom don't move, right, no matter how you squeeze, it's still got the difference, right, over here, right? In fact, the gap is smaller lah, okay, but still a gap. So this what I want to demonstrate is budget is a effort of everyone, okay? But let's say lah, because you need 10%, you know, it's really difficult. I give you one more chance. You see want 10% or not?
One, we aim.
Okay, he won, sorry, you guys have to figure out.
3 months.
Then, okay, so one final question also. How many percent growth revenue?
Realistically,
The pass on
30.
30 lah, okay. Fix. We fix 30 So you have to tell later on what is your strategy with your team to hit 30%.
What business are you doing?
没有我改啦
Oh.
Okay.
Sell drugs.
Okay 没有我改okay So 30% here. So what is my gap now? 3.7 million. So what you take charge?
Sales and marketing.
Sales and marketing. You guys?
Office expenses,
Office expenses and
research and development,
costs. You guys?
selling and distribution.
Selling and distribution expenses. Okay. So now I give you half an hour.
So here is strategy lah.
Yes, correct. Okay. So I never stop you guys from speaking with each other. So my role is shareholders. This is my CEO. Right? And you have to submit to board, right? I'm a board director. I'm a managing director. You are CEO. Okay. You must present to me lah. Okay. That's why I only ask you. You give me good number, I happy, right? But tell me the strategy. Okay. Yes.
So this is 1 year one.
1 year one.
So then you have to break into month.
Yes, correct. But for the sake of convenience, you just do a yearly first. Okay? Can So CEO? Yes.
One question. Let's say if those SMEs, they are the CEO, they are also the shareholders, and so
They make the call.
very the type of
Correct. That's why a lot of time they have to work hard. Sure or not? Okay. So now who is your resources? Jason and Simon here. Okay? And your team is here. Okay? I don't care the result. I just want to hear your plan. What is your strategy? And why you want to move the numbers? Because you have a historical trend already, right? I give one example. Go back. Go down. So let's say the look at selling and distribution costs, right? Just assuming let's just assume 9%. This is what we budgeted okay? Right? So tell me why, if let's say, just assume for the past is 5%, so now you say, sorry, for the past is 9% also, assuming, but now you want to make it lower than 9%. I want to know why. Okay? Yeah lah, you don't make this happen, the bottom will not change. Okay, Okay or not? So you just accept this is the past historical percentage. Can you accept this? Yes, huh? So now you want to up your bottom line, right? You only can down this lah. So I want to hear what is your strategy and how much percentage.
So from their sake, we could say, okay, 2024, my 9% is how much? And my 9%, let's say, is like 2 million.
Yes.
Then now, 5, we can actually, because marketing previously was 1%, now I do 5%, then it's from 2 to whatever number.
Yep.
So now our job is to lower down the, like for me, salary
Yes.
acquisition cost that is
Correct.
from 9 to
7.
somewhere around.
But that's why you can ask Jason, I'm confident 7%. So now what's the bottom line now? Go down. Go down, go down, go down, go down. Okay, now it's 3.7 million, right? Eunice, how confident you are? 5% lah. Now 9%.
7 to be safe first.
7 okay, it's okay. Can we change to 7%? Okay, change to 7%, now become how much? The bottom line? Sorry, you still have 2.7 million gap. See your other colleague can help or not. Lor.
But the 7% I don't know much.
It's okay. That's why, as I said, now it's 9, right? You tell me you want to make it 7, right? So just tell me some story. What do you think you can make it happen?
Okay.
With the 7% of budget.
Correct. So previously, financial ratio wise is 9%, right? So now, that's why I said I don't want to look at numbers. Number is very distorted. I want to look at ratio. So previously, ratio is 9%. Now you say you can bring it up to 7%. So I want to listen to you. What is your strategy?
What do you cut?
What do you cut?
But this is the historical data that I have. The
Correct.
1.27.
Correct. Yes. Can understand? So you just make up story for me lah. You just look at Mac over guys.
Make over guys, right?
Yes, still the Mac over guys. Okay. So I just want to simulate, right? But come on, as a team, CEO, your sales and distribution, cut 2% only, 2.7 million, still a big gap. Yeah. Okay. So that's why I give you half an hour, 3:15. I want to see the gap become 0, and each of you must tell me what strategy you want to take.
Okay, boss.
Can Okay. Music.
Then CEO go and play golf. CEO go and play golf.
No lah. You have to get everyone together lah.